Do you want to reach the next level? Do you want to improve your fitness, improve your game management, player management? Do you want to get better game assignments? All of these things are great aspirations and they are great goals. And every referee has something to work on. But I'm going to be 100% real with you. If you don't have a system, if you don't have a structure, if you don't have some sort of goal system in place, you're not going to succeed. Winging it on a dream and a prayer is not going to work because it's going to leave you with absolutely no direction to go and with no results to keep track of. You need a system that is going to let you lock into your goal and give you consistent results and tracking for motivation so that you can get to where you want to be. And that's where SMART goals come in. Now, you may have heard of the acronym SMART. A lot of businesses and self-help people will start to use SMART goals. And there's a reason that they're relevant, right? It's because they're specific. They are measurable. They are achievable. They are relevant. And finally, they are time-bound. All of those things make a difference. They are specific, meaning your goal has a very, very fine point to it. You are going to work on your mile times, your sprint times. You are going to work towards strength training and have specific results around your strength training. You're going to have specific results around your game management. You're going to zero in on certain elements of your performance when it comes to refereeing. Now, when you're applying that specific goal, you want to have a way to measure it. Fitness is really easy because you can track your weight, you can track your time, you can track all of this stuff really easily with, the Apple Watches or anything really, right? You want to get faster, stopwatch. You want to run better, record your workouts, record your sprint, record everything that you're doing. And it's going to give you the opportunity to measure where you start and where you want to be. And it's going to give you the opportunity to attain those goals. Now, the other thing is that we have to be achievable, right? These goals cannot be, I want to referee a FIFA World Cup final. That's not achievable, not right now. Maybe you're going to get good enough to go there, and that's fantastic, and that's a great goal to have. But let's keep it achievable, right? If you're a new referee, what do you want to do? What's achievable for you? Do you want to work your way up and get to higher level youth matches? Do you want to achieve something similar to, say, like an ECNL Regional League or MLS Next and working your way up and getting that? If you're an older referee, do you want to start breaking into adult leagues? Do you want to start getting into regional level stuff? All of these things are important and they matter. And if you're specific and you're measuring your goals, and there's no reason you cannot achieve those, but they have to be reasonable and they have to be achievable in order for you to get there. Relevant. Now, a relevant goal means it's going to tie back to why you're doing this. Why are you out on the pitch refereeing? If you don't have a relevant goal that ties back to what you're doing, you're going to be spinning your wheels and you're going to lose motivation and everything else is going to go out the window. Time bound. Time bound means that you have a time set that you want to achieve this goal. By the end of the season, I want to do 20 centers. By the end of the season, I want to be able to run more in my matches. All of these things, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, all of these things are going to be critical, and it gives you a great structure to be able to work towards your refereeing goals. Now, these SMART goals, this structure works because it is so specific, because it gives you every bit of that framework that you need in order to achieve the success you're looking for. With this structure, it gives you direction. You know what you're working at, you know what you're working for, you know why you're working for it, and you know the time frame that you are trying to achieve it all in. It gives you your motivation built in to the structure. Because if you're just waking up and you don't have the system, you don't have the motivation, or it's hard to develop that motivation. And if you and on those days where that motivation is really tough to come by, you know what those goals are, and it lets you be so much more intentional and relentless towards achieving them. And it helps develop that consistency that much better. And when you have that consistency and you have that clear system, you're going to get the result you're looking for. What we track, we achieve. Remember that. What we track, we achieve. And we only achieve that through consistency and through clear goal setting. And that's what a SMART goal helps you do. Now, I just said that it's going to help you. Your motivation is only going to go so far. And that there's going to be times where you have to push through, that you have to dig deeper. And having a SMART goal gives you the structure to be able to find that energy, to push past the hard day in order to deliver anything and everything that you are looking for in terms of your SMART goal. Your SMART goal is broken down in such a way that it's trackable. It's easy to follow. The structure is going to make sense, and that you might not have the energy or the willpower to achieve all 5 steps all at once, but you can take a step in that right direction. You cannot lose a day towards achieving what you want. And that is exactly the structure that you need to be able to push in and push through, especially on those hard days. The structure helps keep you consistent. One match at a time, one training session at a time, one decision at a time, one day at a time. Don't let yesterday affect today. Don't let last week affect this week. Build on these things and keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. Put your head down, record your data, look at everything that you're achieving, and do not quit. So what is a real life example of something like this, right? So let's say you're in my shoes. I like the idea of being able to go for my regional badge. It's a stretch goal, especially at my age, and I'm aware of that. However, it's SMART, right? What is my specific goal? And it is to maybe get selected or get assigned to regional level games, okay? A measurable part of that goal might be to say, to be observed a certain number of times, 3 times, 4 times, whatever have you, right? Is it achievable? It is, because I can work with my assigner and I can say, hey, this is my goal, this is what I'm trying to do, help me get there. And I can work with them to be able to build towards those higher level games as I'm going through my season. Is it relevant? Well, yeah, it's relevant because I want to get better as a referee and I want to get better matches, right? And so this might be part of a larger 2, 3, 4 season plan that I want to take to go from the level I'm at to where I want to be. And it makes sense, right? And now going back to the specific goal, I want to get selected for a regional game, right? I want to give myself a year to do that. And I want to build up over the next year into the next season in order to get to that level, right? So if I'm doing it by June, if I'm starting this goal in June, by next June, I want to be able to achieve it. Smart, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. That's a smart goal. At the end of the day, you are in charge of your own development. You are in charge of where your career goes as a referee. Stop waiting. Start doing. Action is rewarded. If you need to work on your fitness, set a smart goal for your fitness. If you want to work on your decision making, set a smart goal for your decision making. Find what you need to work on, set that goal, give it a structure, make sure it's smart, and you tackle it. You go through anything and everything to achieve it. You push yourself, even on those bad days, even on those rough days where you don't even want to get out of bed, where your muscles are too sore, where you can't think about the laws of the game anymore. You're going to drive yourself absolutely up the wall. Those are the days that the consistency of the SMART goal is going to be even more critical for you. We all have real life. We all have distractions. And we have to be able to manage them in order to push through to achieve what we want. A referee doesn't rise to the level of their hopes. They rise to the level of their habits. And what you do from here is going to make all the difference in the world. So write down your goals, make sure they're smart, and put together a plan to achieve them. And if you need help with that, you have plenty of resources available to you. Check out the link below to the referee circle. We can certainly help. We can put you on that right path in order to help you develop into the referee that you want to be. If you like this type of content, hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram, the same name, at the referee circle, and I look forward to hearing what your SMART goal is. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you guys again.